Good morning.
Good morning.
How are both of you?
Doing well today.
Very well, thank
Oh, that's good. Well, Dr. Levine, what does the recent study show about hypoparathyroidism?
you. Well, first, let me thank you for this opportunity to discuss hypoparathyroidism with you and your viewers. This is an unusual and rare condition, occurs in about 60,000 patients in the United States. And until recently, we recognized that calcium levels were low in patients with hypoparathyroidism, and this could cause tingling in fingertips and muscle cramps. But we really weren't aware of all the problems that can occur in patients with this condition. And what the study did was really focus our attention on just how severely affected patients with hypoparathyroidism can be, with symptoms ranging from muscle cramps all the way up to seizures and brain fog, which reduces the ability for people to think clearly, to be fully productive at work. So this study has really enabled us to gain a broad effect on all of the symptoms and problems that people with hypoparathyroidism face each day.
Well, who is at risk, doctor?
So about three-quarters of the patients with hypoparathyroidism have a prior history of thyroid surgery or head and neck surgery. And during that surgery, the four parathyroid glands may be manipulated and inadvertently damaged or removed. And then this results in hypoparathyroidism. Some patients will develop hypoparathyroidism because of genetic disorders, but most patients will develop this as a consequence of surgery.
Well, Cece, is it Cece?
Yes, it is.
Okay. How many out of more than the 16 symptoms do you experience, and what is that like?
I experience a number of them. Every day I wake up with definite tingling and numbness in my hands and feet and my face. Usually after taking my calcium, that sort of calms down a bit. Sometimes it doesn't. If I have a trigger that will plummet my calcium, I can experience any number of them, from muscle cramping to severe bone pain to muscle tetany, where my hands, my arms will freeze and my jaw will freeze. I also get laryngospasms occasionally, where my throat will close. It will make it very difficult to swallow pills.
Well, how do you cope with?
In the brain fog, that's the symptom that's most troublesome for me. Uh, Severe brain fog is hard. You can't function through your day. And when my cognitive ability is compromised, it's debilitating. That's all of that happens during what we call calcium crash, and that's our calcium plummet so low that all of the symptoms appear, and they're debilitating.
Cece, how do you cope with that?
Well, I have to medicate. I take a lot of medicine all day long. I take anywhere from 14 to 25 pills a day. Take an active form of vitamin D, which is the pill that helps me absorb all the calcium that I take. So I'm on a registered medicine plan about every 3 hours. I add more depending on what my activity is during that day. But you know what? I also always looking for information. That's how it goes. I stay up with it. I learn about it. There's not a lot of people that understand hypopara. They've never heard of it before, so it was really up to me to be my own advocate. And I went out and looked for patient advocacy groups. There's one called the Hypoparathyroidism Association. That organization put me in touch with other hypopara patients, which I had never talked to any other hypopara patients for about 7 years. I suffered alone and kind of silently because nobody understood it. I also cope by depending on my family. My family has been a godsend to me. My children are amazing. I have 5 incredible children. In fact, my 2 youngest have no memory of me healthy. So
Well, quickly,
it's sort of a lot of different things help my coping mechanism.
well, I applaud you. Well, quickly, we have Doctor. How do we find out more information?
There's a great website, hypoparathyroidism.com, and it's chock full of information useful to patients and their families and also their physicians.
Well, this is wonderful. This has been quite informative because I mean, there's so many symptoms, so many, and it's worth it for people, my viewers, to find out about them. We applaud you. We're getting ready to go off the air in a moment, but we really applaud you and thank you for calling in this morning.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
for
much.
having us.
Bye bye.